the Stipe fight was just like, I don't know who's asking for it.
Yeah. What do you think Jones Aspinall?
That's the fight. That's the
fight everybody
motherfucking
wants
fight.
to
That's the
see.
fight.
God.
Do they have November set up yet?
Jon Jones, Stipe.
Is that 100%?
Pretty hundo. Jon Jones leaked it and took it
training.
down.
I'm so against that.
You're against
Why?
what?
Why?
I don't want to see Stipe fight no more. The last fight, I was like, he's done. And if this is gonna be John's last fight, I want it to be a like
Brian
Stipe,
Simpson makes a stand.
Stipe's
I don't
not
want
a
to see
challenge.
Stipe fight anymore.
You want to see him fight Tom Aspinall?
Yes. Like imagine him going out like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Really, what I want is the time machine, and I want to go back and keep Francis Ngannou there. I love that Francis made a ton of money. I love that he dropped Tyson Fury. I do not love the Joshua fight. That was sad. Watching him getting KO'd like that against Anthony Joshua, I was like, ooh.
Tough.
He's like, you're just fighting one of the best boxers that's ever competed at heavyweight, who's a knockout puncher, who really knows how to box, who's an Olympic gold medalist, and you've had one boxing fight. One.
Bad idea.
It wouldn't get sanctioned usually.
Well,
would it?
one against a hell of a fighter.
One of the best.
Yeah.
But a guy who's been drinking and doing coke and barely paying attention.
And didn't take you serious.
Yeah, didn't take you serious, and you dropped him, but then...
He also might have had an incentive to keep that fight going for a long time. I'm not saying anything, but
What?
Yeah, I said it.
Who?
Mike Tyson Fury.
Shut the fuck up.
He may have had an
You're
incentive.
ridiculous.
No, I'm not.
You're so wrong.
No, I'm not.
You couldn't be... Oh, yeah, Kelvin
You
got
don't
him down
know,
again.
you don't know what they're. You have no idea.
There's not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell,
You don't-
Kel. There's not a chance in hell that Tyson Fury carried him.
Huh.
He was terrified of his power. He got dropped with a furious left hook in the left round. He got rocked in the 8th round.
No.
Bro, it's the same thing that you see in the Usyk fight. He's not all there anymore. Those fights with Deontay Wilder took something out of him. 100%.
The idea that Tyson Fury didn't have a bag of tricks and he didn't carry him, for me, it's very strange to me. It's very strange. I don't know. Maybe he didn't train at all.
He looked fat. He looked out of shape. You know he was partying. Everybody said he was partying. Like, he's one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, for sure. But he's also fighting a mountain of a man with insane physical abilities that caught him with a vicious left hook in the 2nd round. If he was carrying that dude, all that shit would be out the window after you get dropped and rocked like that.
Oh, goddamn.
The thing is, no one had seen Francis fight as a boxer, and no one knew what to expect.
He surprised everyone.
But then Anthony Joshua got to study his style and see the holes in his game, and he exploited them like a fucking professional.
And that's what I said. I said the shock factor is gone, and when he fights Anthony Joshua, this is how it should work. You're going to see how it really goes down. So the MMA guys are like, man, Francis do it. Maybe I'm jumping to boxing. Yes and no.
Yeah.
Because when he fought Anthony, that's really how it should work. That's how the world should work.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Right, unfortunately.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what, if Francis had gotten into boxing when he got into the UFC, he would be a heavyweight champion of the world. Okay, you think Tom Aspinall beats Francis Ngannou?
Absolutely.
I do.
Boy.
Word?
Yeah.
Boy. You guys are alone on that one.
Especially now. Especially now.
Well,
all he's doing is
now-
focus on boxing.
Yeah,
Especially if he takes him to the
now
ground.
it's a different
See,
thing.
I think Francis will come back better.
He's still going to box.
We forget
He has
something.
a boxing fight coming up.
But we forget-
he's going back to boxing. I bet he fights Deontay Wilder.
What do you think Jones Aspinall?
That's the fight. That's the
fight everybody
motherfucking
wants to
fight.
fucking
That's the fight.
see. God. I want to see it so bad.
John was shitting all over Aspinall, saying
was?
that
I
he
think
was
that's a
lucky.
bad way to go.
He was lucky that he blew his knee out with Curtis Blaydes because Curtis was teeing off
Doing
on
well.
him. Curtis was. He was.
Yeah, see, I still think John wins easily, but
Ooh, not easily.
no.
No. I think the angle of Tom's not that good. I've had I fought newcomers before. No, build him up, bro. Build him up and be like, yeah, maybe this is a guy that's going to beat me. And then when you come out of retirement after you beat Stipe, that fight's massive.
Yeah, but he has to talk shit like that just for strategy.
But that's the thing is, like, I don't think anybody's excited to see him fight Stipe.
Correct.
You know,
I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see John fight anybody, but the Stipe fight was just like, I don't know who's asking for it. And I love Stipe; he's one of the greatest of all time. But it's a weird thing.
Aspinall's an athlete, man. He's such a good athlete.
Freak athlete.
Very fast. Very fast for a
God,
heavyweight.
So fast.
yeah. But we felt the same way about Cyril Gahn, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but Cyril Gahn
is-
doesn't have wrestling, doesn't have jiu-jitsu. Aspinall's like legit on the ground.
Black belt.
Very legit on the ground.
So legit that
dad-
his dad owned a jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
gym. His dad's a black belt. He started doing jiu-jitsu at 2.
And remember, Aspinall came out of Tyson Fury's camp too. Like, spent
Well, he
a lot of
trains
time
with
there.
him,
Yeah.
but yeah.
But you know that quick video of John rolling with
Gordon Ryan.
Gordon, yeah, and it was like they weren't neck and neck, but it was still
Oh,
like
that's Gordon being cool.
Well,
You have to understand how Gordon trains.
Gordon would time in knots. Yeah.
Oh, is that
Gordon,
right?
when Gordon trains, Gordon rolls with you technically. Like Gordon does not explode. There's no explosion. Everything is like smooth movements. Everything is just technique, smooth movements, scrambles. There's no explosion. There's never overextended. Gordon is just pure technique.
Yeah. No. If there's money on the line, he said Gordon, we'll give you 100,000 if you can tap Jon out in 30 seconds.
Gordon
and
would
tap him
grab
out
a
in
hold
30
of his
seconds.
leg.
Yeah.
He would get his leg so quick. Unless Jon avoided him, unless Jon used his wrestling to avoid exchanges, you know what that's all about.
Correct. It's called the Shop Shutdown.
Shop shut down.
I saw a 7-part
They did with
series on
Cyborg.
it. Yes.
You think Aspinall's jiu-jitsu is at that level?
No,
where Jon-
no, but his
Not at Gordon's
not
level.
at
Well,
Gordon.
no one's
Nobody
at
is.
Gordon's level.
But as far as heavyweight MMA, yeah, Tom's right up there. He's by
Damn.
far the best in the division.